Thanks, Ron. Well, each year, our parent company Nexstar and, of course, local ABC 25, CW7 seek out the community's remarkable women, and there are many worthy candidates. This year, our winner is Casey DePriest. She is the founder of Optimal Access, and she is here with Sandy Quick, also a winner. Wayne's Appliance was the sponsor for this year's search, and we thank you, Sandy, for always stepping in when we need you to be here. And you're
happy to do it,
aren't you? And what a great thing, because you were just on a couple of weeks ago to talk about the conference.
Yes.
The Autism Conference.
We have our Rethinking Autism Conference this week, Thursday and Friday at USI.
All right. Well, I'm so proud that you were the one who won, and were you surprised?
I was so surprised. I'm still surprised.
Still in shock. Well, we're going to show you the video of the moment you found out, so we have the natural sound of this too. So roll that.
So we're actually not here for a story. Well, we are. We have a Remarkable Women contest, and you are nominated, and you have won our Remarkable Women contest this year. You are turn around. You are congratulations.
Oh my God.
Yes, you are going to head to LA on a trip in a few months, and you have $1,000 to a nonprofit of your choice as well. Congratulations, Casey.
Well, that was wonderful, and what a surprise. Did you know you were nominated?
No, I had no idea. Okay. I didn't know anything. No. I just knew that interview was going a little odd.
Something was up.
It just didn't feel like a normal interview, but yeah, I had no idea that was coming. It was a wonderful day.
Well, what you do, and I really do want to share and highlight more about Optimal Access and how it all began and where you are now, because you've made some changes in the way that you deal with the folks on the spectrum.
Yeah. So our organization is really about a different look at autism, looking specifically at the brain, at the neurologic approach, and recognizing all the strengths that people on the spectrum have, as opposed to what tends to be more traditionally like a look at the deficits or the problems or trying to fix people.
Right.
We just believe that people are inherently good and that they might need some support, and we're all here in this world to support each other. And so we're really blessed to get to do the work that we do and to work with the individuals and just to help them reach their highest potential.
Well, one of the things that was interesting to me, because I didn't know, or at least I didn't remember, the demographics pretty broad you serve there. I was thinking kids, right? And probably lots of people do.
Sure. Yeah.
So what's the age group?
But people don't outgrow autism. Right? So as an agency, we serve all ages. We serve little bitty kids, 18 months old and up. And then we have quite a few adults that we serve. And I think our oldest right now is about 67 years old that we support. And some of those individuals never had a lot of supports or never had the right types of supports that could really help them to be seen or heard or understood. And so I just tell people it's never too late. If you feel like, your child has aged out of school and they never got communication, or they, just had a lot of challenges, maybe they had a lot of behaviors. I always tell people to think about, if you couldn't move and if you couldn't talk, you probably would have behaviors too. So rather than looking at the behaviors, we really want to look at what's going on underneath that and how can we help them? How can we support their nervous system? How can we help their mental health? How can we get them the best education possible so that they can have a full and fulfilled life?
I'm sure that we could do a documentary on the stories that you can share, the success stories. And I read about a few, and that for you, that's got to be the most rewarding moment when there's a breakthrough there and somebody is finding a way to communicate when they didn't have it before.
Right. Yeah, I just think it's so important to remember that non-speaking does not mean non-thinking. And that if someone has apraxia or a motor disability, that doesn't mean they have a thinking disability. And too much of the time, the way that we assess people really leads to the wrong outcomes or the wrong perception about what someone's struggling with. And we can do so much better. If we know better, we can do better. So it is exciting when people have breakthroughs, but more and more people should be. And if we work together and really look at the science, I think that we can make a huge difference. It's Autism Acceptance Month, as I like to call it, this month. And so this is a great time to learn about the things, the hope, right? The ways that we can really help support people and just make life better for for all of us.
For all of us, and just that education piece is so important. Sandy, I want to thank you for stepping in.
Happy to do it. Happy to do it.
Yeah,
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much. I'm so blessed and just so appreciative of the recognition for me, but really for the work that we do and the individuals. And I just have to give a shout out to my team. I have an amazing team that works so hard. They're so selfless. And they support me so well to be able to do the things that I lead and the things that I do in the community. So I just want to give a shout out to them and my family as well.
Always give credit where it's due.
That's
Thank
right.
you so much again, ladies.
Sure.
I think we're all uplifted. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Lifetimes. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We don't have